We're going to pivot now to some breaking news. This morning, Sheff G,
Sheff
the
G.
man widely considered to be the leader of Brooklyn's drill rap music scene, is in handcuffs along with more than 30 other alleged gang members.
You can't.
On April 5, 2021, the New Jersey mansion of NYC drill rapper Sheff G was shot up. What would happen next would shock the city of New York. Sheff G, real name Michael Williams, is a member of the 8 Crips, and is not only a drill superstar, but according to the police, a criminal kingpin. The police allege that he organized multiple murders, kidnappings, and attempted murders across the city. Directing his gang members to do most of his bidding, Sheff G gave them cash, jewelry, and even bought them an expensive steak dinner for carrying out the hits.
How did they know all of this?
The following story will chronicle one such incident. The ongoing gang war in New York City is incredibly complex. We have done numerous videos on various aspects of it, trying to break down situations as they unfold, but the most staggering part of it is the number of innocent victims who are caught up. This is because these victims are in a battleground they don't even know exists. The Cho Enterprise is one of the biggest gangs in New York City, and it operates primarily out of the borough of Brooklyn. It is a massive alliance of many smaller gangs and crews, including the Folk Nation, one of the most violent crews in the city. For years, the Chos and their rival alliance, the Woos, and their associates had battled it out in the streets, in courthouses, and in drill music videos. In fact, it was drill music videos which gave Sheff G his fame and fortune. For example, prominent Cho associate 22Gs had a song called Suburban. Sheff G responded with his own song, No Suburban, a battle cry for rivals of the Chos and Folk Nation. The song got 13 million views, and that would just be the beginning for Sheff G. Back to April 2021. Despite now having more than enough money to afford a mansion across state lines, Sheff apparently did not want to give up his role as a prominent gang leader. He was furious that his rivals found him in New Jersey, and while nobody was physically injured, his pride was in serious pain. At 12:58 a.m. on April 6, just hours after the shooting, Sheff G texted his 8 associate named LV Brim, saying that he wanted to retaliate against those who shot his house up on terror timing.
Oh shit!
There was just one problem: he wasn't exactly sure who did it. A few hours later at 2:32 a.m., Sheff texted LV Brim again, saying, "Tomorrow we on that." He knew that he had easy access to a yop, which was not a gay reference, but rather a term used to refer to a firearm. He then instructed LV Brim to scout a potential target for a revenge shooting and told him that he was going to get a rental car ready for the next evening.
How the fuck does the police know
Throughout the night,
shit?
until almost 6 a.m., Sheff G continued to plot his revenge with his associates over text. They discussed logistics, and found more gang members available to commit the murder. Many of these messages were in Pig Latin, which Sheff G was fluent in, as he showcased in many music videos.
Oh god.
Sheff and his crew agreed upon a possible target, a former member of the 8 Crips nicknamed Champ, who Sheff believed had given up his home address to the rival gangsters that shot it up. After this, Sheff G went to sleep, and prepared for the day ahead. At around 2 p.m., Sheff was up, and instead of just having his gang members enact revenge on his behalf, he decided to go along with them. Somewhere between 2:30 and 4 o'clock, he drove a black Jeep Trackhawk.
Hey, you idiots. I'm sorry. But you're a big artist going on drills. You have millions in your account. Give me some. Fuck it, give me some. Why are you going on drills when you're a music artist and you have millions in your account? Give me. Man, just give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Hand me like 50k. You wouldn't have to know about any of these drills. I'll be your personal snitch. Actually, that's crazy.
And picked up 3 of his 8 goons. The NYPD alleges that these goons included Tony Darden, aka Mick, Kenrick Austri, aka Torch, and Olivel Martinez, aka LV Brim, the man Sheff G had been texting with the night earlier. At around 4:05 p.m., while the men were driving through Brooklyn, Sheff thought he had hit the jackpot. He saw Champ, the man who supposedly gave up his address, on Church Avenue, and decided that he needed to be killed immediately.
Damn.
Sheff parked his Jeep near the vicinity of Catton Avenue and East 18th Street and apparently told his goons to take him out by any means necessary.
Oh, fucking.
The goons got out of the car, and all fired down the block at Champ, but none of the bullets hit the intended target. Instead, a random 43-year-old woman walking with an elderly person was struck, as well as another 53-year-old man. They continue to fire, but Champ, whose real name is not being released publicly, ducks around the corner, escaping unharmed. The goons then all pile into the black Trackhawk, and Sheff G steps on the gas. The NYPD used video surveillance to track the vehicle.
So she was the driver. Oh, fuck.
Also in Brooklyn tonight, cops looking for the person who shot two people as they just stood on a street.
Oh yeah, they're fucked.
In a black Jeep. No word on
They have video footage. No, that they mean speaking in Latin pig. Fucking hell. What car is that? Is that a Lamborghini? Is that a
Sheff
Lamborghini
G
truck?
crosses into the borough of Manhattan and parks the car at 481 Washington Street. The men then all scatter. Sheff G calls an Uber to go back to New Jersey, and texts LV Brim to quote-unquote, wipe the car. Later on, that night, LV Brim talks with fellow gang member Crystal Williams. She tells him that Champ was not hit during the shooting.
I'm not working with them.
LV Brim
Don't
then
get twisted,
lies,
but delete
saying that
information.
Champ quote-unquote, pushed a in front of him, when in reality the woman that was shot was nowhere near him. Days later, after their meticulous tracking, the NYPD recovers the parked black Trackhawk which was used in the shooting. Detectives examining the vehicle notice something familiar about it, but they just can't quite put their finger on it.
And Sleepy Hollow's involved as well. Yeah, you men are pissed.
That's right, the NYPD determined that the vehicle that
Look
Sheff
at
G
the video.
literally rented on YouTube was exactly the one he used to facilitate the attempted murder of Champ.
You fucking
Following
idiots.
various search warrants and
fucking
investigations of other cases, they took Sheff G and 31 of his confederates into custody on an indictment on May 16, 2023.
Fucking idiots.
These cases would include another incident, in which Champ was later kidnapped, tortured, and beaten within an inch of his life until he was saved by NYPD officers. Interestingly, at the time of the indictment, Sheff G was already in prison for a gun offense and was due to be released in just a few months.
You men are
The
pissed.
NYPD's precision policing tactics are meant to focus on
Bro's
gun
coming out when he's
violence and the
like
primary perpetrators of it.
15, 16,
An
9,
NYPD
17.
executive even admitted that they could make 200 to 300 member indictments regularly, but choose to instead
Hollow's
focus on the
coming out
quote-unquote
in
drivers
2055.
of violent
It's
crime
peak.
with precise
It's
arrests.
peak.
Now think about that. 32 subjects. We could have made this case 200-300 people. Make no mistake about it. But it's
Shit.
focused. It's strategic. It addresses the right people. You know, you look at those 32 individuals, 24 of them are being charged with attempted murder or worse.
It's unclear if this method is effective, but what is clear is that neither fortune nor fame prevent some people from going back to their old ways. Ultimately,
Please, it
only
got so
time will tell what the
badly,
future holds for the NYC gang war and drill rap scene.
I'll be real, it's done. They just saying all individuals are innocent until proven guilty in the court. It's done. They know that you're speaking pig Latin. They know the cars that you drove. They know everything, bro. You're pissed. Even Sleepy Hollow's involved. They seen your text messages. You're done. But what can you say to them? Oh, I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Nothing to say. You're done. You're done for. You're done. Fuck, man. Why though? He's so good. They're both so good at music. That's pissing me off as well. Instead of to focus on music, you want to focus on drilling people. Why? Why can't you just let other people drill you? I'm not trying to help you, by the way. I'm not trying to help you commit more crime. But I'm just saying, like, why can't you let other people do your drillings for you? Then you just do your work, just do your music. Then maybe pay. Actually, shit, that's why they got indicted for, innit? What am I talking about? You know what? It is what it is, man.